Hi everyone. Welcome to ESG Weiss YouTube channel. Today, we will explore ESG, environmental, social, and governance. These pillars guide organizations towards sustainable and ethical operations. ESG reflects a company's impact on the planet, people, and its accountability. It's not just a framework. It's a performance measure for sustainability and ethics. Throughout this session, we'll dive deeper into each pillar and understand why ESG is critical for modern businesses. So let's go deep into the content. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. These three pillars form the foundation of a company's approach to sustainability and ethical operations. The environmental aspect focuses on a company's impact on the planet, such as energy use, waste, and carbon emissions. Social pertains to how a company interacts with its employees, customers, and communities, including diversity, workplace safety, and societal contributions. Governance ensures accountability and ethical decision-making, including leadership transparency and anti-corruption measures. ESG isn't just about compliance. It's about creating long-term value by aligning business strategies with sustainability goals. This session will give you a thorough understanding of ESG, its components, and its importance in shaping the future of business. ESG is critical for several reasons. First, it addresses stakeholder expectations. Investors, customers, and governments increasingly demand that businesses act responsibly. Second, ESG helps mitigate risks by proactively addressing environmental and social concerns before they escalate. Third, it enhances brand reputation and customer loyalty by showing commitment to ethical practices. Finally, businesses integrating ESG report better operational performance, cost savings through efficiency, and stronger financial returns. For instance, companies with robust ESG practices often outperform their peers during market volatility, as seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. ESG is no longer optional. It's a necessity for resilience and growth in today's world. Numerous global frameworks provide guidance for ESG implementation. The UN Principles for Responsible Investment, UNPRI, guide investors on integrating ESG factors. The Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD, focuses on transparency around climate risks and opportunities. The Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, and Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, SASB, provide comprehensive standards for sustainability and industry-specific reporting. IFRS S1 and S2 set global benchmarks for governance and financial disclosures. Each framework addresses different aspects of ESG, offering flexibility for companies to adopt the most relevant ones. Together, these frameworks ensure consistency, reliability, and comparability in ESG practices. ESG provides a competitive advantage in multiple ways. On the financial side, it attracts investors by showcasing resilience and ethical operations. Operationally, ESG helps reduce costs through energy efficiencies and waste reduction. It enhances employee satisfaction by fostering an inclusive and safe work environment. From a regulatory standpoint, ESG helps businesses navigate compliance requirements. Lastly, it builds customer loyalty, as consumers increasingly favor sustainable brands. Consider this. Studies have shown that companies with strong ESG frameworks are more likely to secure funding, retain talent, and sustain long-term growth. The environmental pillar addresses how a company manages its impact on the planet. This includes energy use, carbon emissions, waste management, and biodiversity conservation. It's essential for companies to set clear targets, like achieving net zero emissions or adopting renewable energy sources. For example, transitioning to energy-efficient technologies not only reduces carbon footprints, but also lowers operational costs. By prioritizing the environmental pillar, companies demonstrate responsibility towards combating climate change and preserving natural resources for future generations. Environmental initiatives turn strategy into action. Examples include switching to renewable energy, implementing energy-saving technologies, and reducing waste through circular economy principles. Companies like Patagonia, for instance, focus on sustainability by recycling materials for their products. These initiatives not only reduce environmental footprints but also align with customer values, enhancing brand reputation. Adopting environmental initiatives is about being proactive and responsible in addressing ecological concerns. The social pillar centers on a company's relationships with its employees, customers, and communities. Key areas include workplace diversity, labor rights, and community engagement. For example, creating safe work environments and promoting diversity lead to better employee retention and innovation. Social initiatives also foster trust with consumers and stakeholders by demonstrating a commitment to ethical and inclusive practices. Companies can make a significant impact by investing in education programs, supporting underserved communities, or promoting health and well-being initiatives. Examples of social initiatives include workplace diversity and inclusion programs, fair labor practices, and community health investments. These initiatives create positive social impacts while building a loyal workforce and community relationships. For instance, companies that provide fair wages and equal opportunities attract and retain top talent. By prioritizing the social pillar, businesses position themselves as leaders in promoting equity and human rights. Governance focuses on the systems and processes that ensure a company operates responsibly and transparently. This includes board diversity, anti-corruption measures, and ethical leadership. Companies with strong governance are less likely to face scandals or legal issues, protecting their reputation and stakeholder trust. For example, publishing annual sustainability reports aligned with global standards demonstrates a commitment to accountability. Governance is the foundation that supports the environmental and social pillars, ensuring the entire ESG framework is reliable and effective. Integrating ESG into business strategy starts with a thorough assessment of your current practices. Identify gaps and set measurable goals, such as reducing carbon emissions by a specific percentage. Align these goals with broader business objectives and engage employees through training and awareness programs. Finally, establish a robust monitoring and reporting system to track progress and demonstrate transparency. Successful integration requires buy-in from leadership and continuous collaboration across all levels of the organization. Adopting ESG can be challenging due to cultural resistance, resource constraints, or a lack of expertise. Solutions include securing leadership commitment, investing in training, and leveraging technology for ESG tracking. Collaboration with industry experts and adopting clear communication strategies can help overcome these challenges. For example, using ESG software tools simplifies data collection and analysis, making it easier to meet reporting requirements and track progress. The ESG landscape is evolving rapidly. Future trends include stricter regulations, mandatory ESG disclosures, and the rise of sustainable financing options like green bonds. Technologies such as AI and blockchain are being used for ESG monitoring and supply chain transparency. Companies must stay ahead by adapting to these trends and incorporating them into their strategies. Staying informed about regulatory changes and technological advancements will be key to maintaining a competitive edge. To recap, ESG represents the pillars of environmental, social, and governance. It's not just a framework, it's a strategic imperative for modern businesses. By integrating ESG, companies can manage risks, reduce costs, and enhance their reputation. We've covered the importance of adopting global frameworks, overcoming challenges, and preparing for future trends. Remember, ESG is a journey, not a destination, and the steps we take today will define our sustainable future. ESG is the future of sustainable business. Start by evaluating your current practices, setting clear goals, and engaging your teams. Align your ESG efforts with global frameworks and make sustainability a core part of your strategy. Remember, every step counts. By committing to ESG today, you're building a resilient, ethical, and successful organization for tomorrow. Thank you all. We hope you found this video on ESG insightful and valuable. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ESG Weiss for more content on sustainability, governance, and making a positive impact. Follow us for updates, discussions, and more on ESG best practices.